What is up, guys? This is Hook On, and I'm Dan. Jesus, I don't even know how many takes it takes me to get this right. Anyways, so today I have a DIY. Last one that I did was a stern light. I'll put the video link somewhere around here. And now we're gonna do a green light. The reason being is the weather's been a little bipolar, you know? It's been raining, it's getting colder, you know, we got family coming in and out, holidays are on top of us. It's been pretty tight and hectic, and there's been no time to be able to, you know, get out in one of our adventures and enjoy some fishing. So I decided that as long as it has to do with fishing, you know, why not give it a go and keep bringing content to you guys one way or another. At the end of the day, that's what's important, right? Anyways, so today's gonna be a green light. I had recently did another DIY, a stern light for, you know, kayak, canoe / boat, you know, and that was a big success. I'm very happy for it. I'm really happy I made it. It came out great. I still am yet to put a video showing you guys how good it works. Since I made it, you know, like I said, I haven't really been able to get out there, so I owe you guys that one, but it is coming soon. You know, I am starting to kind of bring things, you know, down to where we'll start having a little bit of time here, and I will be posting a video with that stern light, showing you guys how good it is and why you guys should actually make your own. And here we are again now. We're gonna make a green light this time, you know, for bait, for fishing at night, you know, early in the mornings, etc. So without going on in this huge rant about everything, including life, let's just get to it. I have here a 1-inch Schedule 40 piece of PVC. This is 2 feet. You can buy it like this from Home Depot. I have scraps left over from, you know, other projects, jobs, etc. So I have a 1-inch, 2-foot Schedule 40 piece of PVC, and I have 2 caps to go with it. 2 eye bolts here. It's a little pack. Oh, my finger's not in the way. Yeah, there you go. This is a 1/4 inch by 2 inch eye bolt. We don't need anything like too crazy. I have this LED strip. It's green, supposed to be, you know, waterproof. It's got an IP65 rating. It's 12 volts. Just like the other one that I had used for the stern light. It's just that this one's green, the other one was white. Got them for really cheap, so. And then the rest that's gonna be left over, I'm gonna use it for other stuff, including the same thing with what was left of the white one. So that's awesome. I have some of that shrink wrap that I used for the Navi light here left over. I got plenty for a lot more projects to come. And I have electrical shrink wraps that we're gonna be using to be able to cover anything that we solder, so everything can stay waterproof. We have some 22 gauge electrical wire here that we're gonna use to wire all of this up. And last but not least, some waterproof adjustable cable glands. So these are pretty dang cool. Let's see, for example, we got this cable, right? And you feed it through here, and then you tighten it up. And then once you tighten it up, it's virtually waterproof, you know. We're gonna put it to the test, so please fail me not. As far as I know, I mean, man, this thing holds on really good. And on top of that, we're not gonna be using the cable to, you know, dip the light into the water and pull it back out. We will be using the eye bolts, and onto the eye bolt we will be attaching a piece of paracord, and that way it's cheaper and we can get it as long as 100 feet, 50 feet, whatever we want. Regardless, that's gonna work. So to get on with this project, we are going to have to start by prepping one of these caps. Let me open one of these eye bolts. We will be using both of these bolt nuts. There you go. We will be using both of these. One will be on the outside, and one will be on the inside, like so. Like so. We will be drilling a hole directly top center of this cap and tightening the nuts so that it can hold. I am going to try to see if I even have. There goes one of the nuts. I heard this one guy, he does mechanics, and he says anytime you drop a bolt or a nut, don't go off trying to chase it. You know, first stay still, watch it, follow it with your eyes. Wherever it stops, then go for it. A lot of times, you know, you drop something and you start moving, and that's game over. Thank God it didn't go too far. And thank God we're not inside an engine bay, because then that is terrible to try to find a nut that size. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see. I actually have these bits that they tap. They thread the hole that you drill. And I'm gonna try to see if I have 1/4 inch. That way we can tap the hole as well, and we can have, you know, a threaded hole to go through, and the nuts. It'll be like having 3 nuts holding everything. Anyways, we'll get right back with you. Let me look for the stuff. Okay guys, so found it. You know, these drill bits are technically not for plastic, but it's not gonna hurt anything. We can kind of be very, very careful, guys, using drill bits, anything sharp. Please wear gloves, safety glasses. Me, I have quite a bit of experience using these kind of power tools. Regardless though, accidents can always happen, and regarding how much experience you have with any of this, that's why they're called accidents. So you need to be very careful. Okay, so all we were trying to do there is just go forwards and backwards and try to get those threads as clean as possible. And then if you see here, oh man, this is so cool. There you guys go. You see that? I really don't know if you guys can, well, you probably can't tell if it's threaded or not, but then you can really tell how this just, look at that, it's perfect. So obviously this is not the end of it. I do want to get this as flush as possible. So I need to get some sanding paper. All right, so I want to get this as flush as possible. This might take a minute, guys, so I'm gonna fast forward and show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright guys, so off camera, I had to do a little bit of experimenting to be able to get this right. There it is. That's the connector where power cable is gonna go in. They're both gonna meet inside there. So obviously inside a 1-inch cap, I was not gonna have that kind of luxury. And even as a tier, I mean, I really came close. So what I decided to do was to thread the PVC cap. How I did it is, first of all, I did a little pilot hole where I wanted it. Then I went up a step smaller than the bolt that I used. And then this bolt, using my ratchet, I forced it into the hole. If you can tell, this bolt is slightly tapered at the top, so that really helped to kind of set it in the hole. You got to keep it straight in whatever angle it is, because once you set those threads, I mean, you can't change the angle in it. I wanted it to come out straight up to the side of it, so that it doesn't get in the way of the eye. But I did want I wanted the curve of the eye to kind of be in line with it. Not that it really matters, it's just, you know, but for me, that's the way I wanted it. And it came out perfect. Now all I gotta do is just tighten it down. But before I do that, I want to make sure that, you know, I was gonna use these washers, but the nuts are holding fine, and I really don't have a whole lot of surface to be able to cram a washer between the nylon warmint and the eye bolt. So I'm gonna leave it up to there with that. At this point, okay, we would feed through the top of this, tighten it, and that's it. I'm in. Now, this part goes here, and I gotta determine how far down I'm gonna go, put my other end cap. All right, so just like magic, chopped to the size that we need. Cap will go on here. I already cut the D-strip to the length that I wanted. I think I went with like about 8 feet. I'm gonna show you guys what it's gonna, you know, practically look like. So there it is. This side connects right here. That's what we got. Obviously there's a big old gap right here because I gotta like hit this one in, but before I do that I need to glue it, and then this one too needs to get slammed in there. I guess right now it's glue up time, same as on the other video, guys. This glue is nothing special, it's just electrical conduit glue. A little piece of paper just in case we get any of it anywhere. We can just easily clean that up. And guys, this stuff is pretty strong. I think we'll be all right. And you want to twist it as you put it in, all the way to the bottom, and then wipe down the excess. Again, try to press it in there. Make sure it's all the way to the bottom. Give it a nice wipe. Remove all that excess. I'm still gonna give all this a little sand because I'm gonna paint it black. I think that stuff, yeah, kind of bites into this, so you want to be careful not to spread it too much because it does start eating the PVC away. The good thing is I'm gonna give it a light sand. Gotta remove all these stickers. Try to remove all the lettering just so that the paint that I'm gonna be using, which is the same one that I also used on that Navy light, just a satin black, and it shouldn't even take very long to paint this. I'm gonna take this thing apart as well. I think at this point I just have to spray all of this, and then we would have to get back to it once it's done. So unfortunately, guys, let me get back outside, paint this, and I will be with you guys again. What's up, guys? Day 2. Obviously we had to let this stuff dry. It's very cold outside, and obviously paint does not like cold weather. Still a little tacky, but I'm not too concerned with it. First of all, what I want to do is put a little piece of shrink wrap at the end of this LED strip that I cut, and it can have just some protection there. So we're just gonna cut like a little, I don't know, like 3/4 or something like that, you know. And we're gonna put this over it, and maybe halfway. Yeah, so. And we are going to heat shrink it. Maybe we should pull that tape back a little bit. I'm gonna pull it back a little bit just so that I can be able to pull it off completely when I need to. That really should be it. And then all I gotta do is just, then once I got it the way that I need, I'm just gonna put a little pressure on the tip of it, and that's it. A little squeeze out. It's got like a sealant in there. So I think I got it. So we had a little overflow there on the tip of the adhesive that it has inside it, so it's good. now we need to pick a spot to drill a hole on this thing. And alright. So that's that. Clean it up a little bit. I'm not too concerned with any of this little bit of white showing. It's very little, and if anything I can touch it up later, but I do want to make it as clean and nice as possible. There we go. And then we start to wrap. So that I can have a basic idea of where my next hole needs to be. There we go, guys. That's how it's gonna be. Looks like a little stick of dynamite. Anyways, give me a second, guys. Throw this away. Alright, so now I need to feed my wire through here. Do a little bit of solder, tiny bit, not a lot. Right. So we are going to need a piece of shrink, both the red and the black. But I don't need a whole lot of it, so I am going to cut this. Red, black. So I need to run my wire through here, and I need to run my wires through here. The reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because we still gotta fill this up with something. You know, it's not heavy to just sink and stay down. So I'm still not gonna glue this part just yet. I am not the best solderer out there, so please don't judge me. I'm just trying to do my best and help everybody out if they decide they want to do a project similar to mine. Too much solder. Like I said, guys, please don't judge me. Just a little twist, nothing fancy. Yes. No. Anybody just imagine what I forgot? Unbelievable, guys. Epic fails, guys. Probably not gonna show you guys that. I don't want you to see how much of an experiment this is to me as well. Just kidding. I'll be fair. I'll be honest. It's a lot harder than you think, guys. And then the smaller the solder, the crazier it is, man. Boom. Oh. Well, being a pro, but patience is a virtue. Take your time and get it right. Boom. That is awesome, guys. I'm excited. That turned out good. And when I say it turned out good, it's because honestly, man, I don't know. You gotta have and it really puts it into perspective. Like, imagine these bomb squads and stuff. Those guys have surgical hands. I do not. We forgot the shrink wrap again. Dang it. This is insane. Okay. Give it a little tug. Not falling apart. We're golden. Woo. Okay guys, so at this point, this won't really make a difference putting it on now or later. Because shrink wrap is not going to go this high up, so. Boom. I need to unwrap it and remove that adhesive tape so that I can stick it on there. I feel like I have enough of it wrapped up that I can pull the other end out and I think this might be the part that takes the longest out of the whole video. Bear with me guys, I'm sorry. Even though you guys probably won't see it this way, it's probably really fast. Alright guys, that's pretty much permanent. That's what we're looking at. This would end up going like that. Well, let's untangle all this because that's not what we want. See, that's the beauty of it. You know, we can access these cables and address it if anything needed to be done further. We need to cut the shrink wrap. Man, I still got enough to make another 2 lights. That's awesome. Maybe one. One and a little one. Give myself a little extra. Yeah, I might end up just having enough for one more light. Alright. Never know. Now that I think about it, maybe I'll make another one and give it away when we hit a creative amount of subscribers and followers and likes and all the above, you know? So, yeah, man, comment below, let me know. I do have enough to make one. I still think I even have enough to make an Abby light. Maybe we can have 2 giveaways. I don't know. Let's comment on that, let me know. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe notification bell and please support the channel. That's how this whole thing works. Anyways, so this is the next part. Oh, that was like a really tight fit. Okay, I'm not gonna put this in there just yet because that's gonna be like a tight fit. Like this has a 1.5 inch diameter, so yeah, something like that. Is it? Yeah, this is 1.5 inches. So this came very close. It's still gonna work, so I'm not worried about it. What we need to do now is figure out what we're gonna put in this to weigh it down. I mean, you can literally put almost anything in here at this point. We can put sand, we can put pieces of metal in there. I just don't want something that's gonna be like rattling in there, you know? And I want it to be pretty heavy. Anyways, give me a second. Out of a solution, guys. So I have some leads here that I don't always quite use because one, they're like extremely too small. They're extremely too small. I mean, I'm just gonna use this to kind of fill the bottom of it. Don't let that rattle. Maybe if I left them in the bag. Jeez. Dang, oh crap. Unbelievable. Okay, so I want to make something that I can stuff down, like a sound dampener type deal. And I can get this down there, but the sound dampener is pretty heavy as it is. But I feel it might not be heavy enough to go down 30 feet. I don't want to put something in here and then have it like rattling either. It would be very stealthy. This may be about the only part that I didn't think through. So it's got me pretty torn apart, and I mean we're literally at the end of this. I don't want to leave you guys without seeing what this is going to look like when it's done. So what I'm going to do for you guys that I didn't get to do with the Navi light, and I should have, give you guys a little preview. Y'all ready for this? Dang guys, this is, wow. I don't even think I need to turn off the light, guys. That is truly amazing. That looks cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to see this underwater. That is really extremely bright. Ooh, took my eyes a little while to readjust. I didn't want to leave you guys the way I did with the Navi light. I feel bad about that. I should have, you know, just jerry rigged something and showed you guys what it looked like. But the proof is in the pudding, and you're seeing the end results. I will probably do this off camera. I'll probably post it what I ended up using as a weight system, if it even needs it. It's like I said, it's pretty heavy. If I end up deciding that it doesn't need it, I'm just gonna shrink wrap it, call it a day. Can't just leave it like that. I gotta come through with that finished product for you guys. I need to try to get this past the cable so that I can push it as far down as I can get it to go. Sorry guys, I got so quiet after just completely ruining it. Okay, so I managed to fix it. Now I gotta unravel all this because I need to put my shrink tube to it. Here I was, guys, thinking I was completely done. But it just goes to show that, you know, we're human and we make mistakes. It's all about attitude, man. How we address the mistakes that we do. It's all attitude. That bummed me out, but it's alright, you know. Gotta make it happen for you guys. Gotta show you this. If I don't, then fail myself, you know. Ain't nothing but a hiccup. Yeah. Now we're good, guys. Okay. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Okay, guys. So I'm happy with everything that I've done to it. I ended up, well, obviously you guys saw that I ended up filling it up with these leads that I had from an old casting net. That's all backfilled with that. We reattached it, fine now. Too many movements in the opposite directions and, you know, they break off. If you guys do attempt this, you know, learn from my mistake and be very careful. Let's try to glue this already. That is that, guys. We got to put the shrink wrap. Oh, this is gonna be tough, guys. And it's gonna be even more tough because this paint hasn't truly dried yet. Like I was telling you guys, the weather has been horrible. It hasn't fully cured yet. I guess we could, man, this got some good weight to it. Oh yeah, this is good. So yeah, guys, final view of the product. Watertight connection, a ring where we're gonna tie our paracord. Boom. Off we go fishing. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna wait for the paint to dry on this and then put some shrink wrap on it. That's really it. I really wish that I could have done it all in one take, but I mean, this is pretty much, it's done. The shrink wrap is just the same thing. It's on my other video actually. Like I said, I was gonna post it later on. I'll put it again somewhere around here. You guys can see there how I shrink wrap the other one, and it's basically gonna be the same thing. The only reason why I just can't do it on this one is because this is still a little tacky and sticky, and if you can see, it's sticking. We'll leave that one for next time. Other than that, we are golden, man. We are ready to go try our luck on the water and see how this does. This is really cool. I'm really happy with it. Hope you guys liked it. Go make yourself one. Once again, this is Hook On, and I'm Dad.